we're all going to be on the bus. Of course we're all on the same bus. The question is not who made the bus, but the question is who is driving the bus and where is it going? And can we make sure that it is the British people who control the destination of that bus? That, I think, is the crucial question, but I digress. Well, I think that companies in Northern Ireland and indeed the rest of the United Kingdom have absolutely nothing to fear from exit and a lot to gain, because in my view the EU is now over-bureaucratic, it's over-centralised, and we could have just as good free trading arrangements, cooperation arrangements on all sorts of things, from justice to police to intelligence sharing, foreign policy, do all that sort of stuff, and have a basic free trading system. Tariff barriers are now very, very low across the world, and I think there's an opportunity for us to get new free trade deals with countries that currently we can't, because it's all been handed over to the EU. Don't forget that the United Kingdom as a whole puts much more money into the EU than we get out. We're basically spending about £350 million a week on the EU. Imagine what you could do with that money here in Northern Ireland if you had that back. You could build about a hospital every week. What I'm saying is that we should be exporting to Europe more and more, but we should also be exporting around the world. I mean, well, one of the interesting figures that I saw recently is that exports of UK whiskey to the rest of the European Union have not increased by anything much, nothing like as much as American bourbon to the European Union. Now, why is that? The Americans, as you know, outside the European Union, whiskey is one of the key exports of Northern Ireland, apart from anything else. Why is it? There's no real trade barrier to exporting to Europe. On the contrary, what you've got is more and more regulation, an effort to create a kind of harmonised superstate based around the euro, which is very, very anti-democratic. And what we want to do is take back control for the people of this country so that we can control our borders again, so we don't have say over human rights and all this kind of thing now arbitrated by the European Court of Justice. And so, as I say, we save £350 million a week, which can be spent in places like Northern Ireland.
And is the Prime Minister still really cross with you?
Was he ever?